What's up, YouTube? This is A.R.M, and this is Nerdy Things Volume 1. This is the first of a series of blog roundups I'm going to do either weekly or bi-weekly about certain subjects involving what I consider to be nerd news, comic books, video games, WWE, some health and fitness tips, technology, and just anything else that just happens to come across my mind. So bear with me. This is the first edition. Weigh in at the bottom, give your comments, rate, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think. First thing I like to go over, or I'm going to go over, is in WWE news for this week. Sin Cara returned at a Friday live event. For those of you who are Sin Cara fans, he wrestled in a tag team match with against Titus O'Neil and Michael McGillicuddy. It is said that he didn't do much in those matches. As we all know, Sin Cara has been prone to injuries in the past due to his high-flying luchador style wrestling. Vince McMahon doesn't give many chances, but they need a wrestler like Sin Cara to bring in a Latino crowd. So hopefully this time around he'll stay on top of his game and try to prevent injury. Also this week, Triple H noted on his Twitter that he'll be filming a new DVD for WWE. He also noted that it would be unlike any other DVD he's ever filmed for WWE. Those are the only details he's given. For those of you who are Triple H fans, me included, it'll be interesting to see something a little bit more updated. Maybe we'll see something that has to do with his family, some of his CEO duties. We know he hasn't been really wrestling on a regular basis the past couple of years, but I would still like to see what's been keeping up with Triple H. Sheamus news. As we all know, Sheamus has been a babyface for quite some time. He hasn't been a heel in a couple of years, and he's becoming more of a comical babyface. It seems that the live crowd isn't really taking to it, at least the older fans, but the younger fans are really taking to him becoming the babyface. He's pretty much usurping John Cena's position as the top babyface in the company, and the plan is Vince McMahon is going to keep him a babyface for as long as he can. As we know, Vince McMahon will keep someone a babyface to milk merchandise sales, video game sales, all kinds of stuff. So it doesn't matter if the fans want to see Sheamus as a heel. It doesn't even matter if the fans want to see John Cena as a heel. Financially wise and business wise, Vince McMahon will keep Sheamus a babyface for as long as he can be that way. So for those of you who are Sheamus fans, if you're not liking the new comedic direction the character is going, you just have to bear a little while longer. In the video games news, it seems that there's a rumor that the new Xbox system, the third generation, is going to be called Xbox Infinity. It hasn't been 100% confirmed yet, but there is going to be a release event on IGN.com the 21st of this month to confirm more details about the system. I think Infinity doesn't sound like a bad name at all. We went from regular Xbox, Xbox 360, Xbox Infinity. Who knows? It sounds like a cool name that rolls off the tongue. It's been confirmed by a UK publication that it will be called Infinity, but like I said, we'll still have to wait till the event on the 21st to confirm that. Those of you who heard of or was interested in the Deadpool video game, it is a third-person adventure game being produced by Activision, and it's stated to be released the 15th of June. I've seen advertising spots in comic books. I think they had a short video clip in some of the Marvel movies, but this reminds me of the Daredevil game that was supposed to come out like about 10 years ago. It was a game that was a third-person adventure. It didn't get much promotion. It was in a comic book. I actually reserved it at GameStop, and they canceled it because the game was full of glitches. Now it sounds to me like this game most likely will come out because they have more information on this one. They even have pre-order bonuses. It's been announced by several retailers that, namely GameStop and EB Games, it will be released with a Merc with a Mouth downloadable content pack. It's going to have maps, it's going to have special skins, and it's going to have a Deadpool Infinite mode. from what I read about the game, it's going to be a third-person hack and slash game. Deadpool, as you know in the comic books, he interacts with the characters, or he interacts with the reader. He breaks the fourth wall. So there's going to be things you can do in the game to interact with Deadpool as a character, breaking the fourth wall, as well as you can use all of his weapons, his blades, his machetes, his machine guns, his shotguns, his sniper rifles. It sounds like a fun, pretty much a fun beat 'em up game. Hearing about that, it reminds me of the Punisher game that THQ released so many years ago. I really enjoyed that game. The game wasn't even a puzzle-based game. It was just a shoot 'em up game with some interrogation, and it worked. It got an 8.0. So, you know, look out for the Deadpool Merc with the Mouth video game this June. And pre-order if you want the pre-order bonuses. In comics, in Superior Spider-Man, it seems that issue number 15, as we all know, Otto Octavius is the new Superior Spider-Man. He's going to get an upgrade, a brand new costume. The costume is pretty much a nod to, is a little bit of Ben Riley's costume. It's a mixture of an unreleased 2002 Alex Ross concept as well as the Iron Spider. I'm going to show an image of the costume, but pretty much it's arms sticking out of the back. You know, bolder red colors. The new costume kicks off a story run with the Goblin. It's Spider-Man against the Hobgoblin, and pretty much in the wake of Otto's big clash with the Kingpin and his Shadowland forces. So that you know, it's pretty realistic that if Otto Octavius is currently in Spider-Man's body, that he will befit a costume that's more like Spider-Man. It's also said that the legs extending out of the back are reminiscent of Dr. Octopus's tentacles. They're sharp, they're dangerous, they're talon-like. So it should be pretty interesting to see how he interacts with the Hobgoblin, the first battle with that new costume. Also, for those of you who read Smallville, the season that continues in the comic books after the TV show. I unfortunately has never gotten into the TV show, but you know, I always wanted to. I think once it's fully released on Netflix, I'll just do a good Netflixing and just get caught up. But apparently in season 11, Wonder Woman is going to start making an appearance in the comic book along with the storyline. It's building up to a Justice League. The character isn't quite known as Wonder Woman yet when she first appears, but she is indeed Diana of Themyscira, daughter of Hippolyta. Maybe if this goes well in a comic book, you know, they can come up with a concept for a spin-off live-action TV show, possibly how they'll introduce her in the movies. There isn't much details as to what her goal is going to be, but they're saying that her, you know, when they draw her costume probably will look mostly like the New 52, but she's not going to interfere with Lois and Clark's relationship, you know, as it is going in the current New 52. Wonder Woman and Superman are kind of dating, so this should be interesting for those of you who are Smallville fans. Says she's got a very specific mission. There's a very big reason she left the island, which we'll eventually cover. You know, ask questions. Does she have the bracelets, like you see on the cover? Because there's a cover of her with her bracelets. Regarding the rest of the traditional look, we don't know specifically how she's going to look. So I guess the reason why a lot of these questions comes up concerning her character is because whenever Wonder Woman's introduced into a live-action medium, you never know what you're going to get. Live-action medium. It is the comic book, but you know, the comic book in the image of the live-action TV show. So, switching it up a bit here in tech news, Android is stated to release operating system for laptops. It says back when Android did release its operating system onto tablets, and I can relate to this, it wasn't compatible with many tablets. A lot of the apps looked stretched out. The interfaces wasn't the correct aspect ratio. And it just wasn't optimized at all. Pretty much you really did feel like your tablet was a giant phone. They got it right eventually with the Galaxy Tablet 2, the newer versions of the Galaxy Note and the Galaxy Note tablet, completely optimized with tablets. And it seems like they're going to do the same thing for laptops. It says, we've heard before that the Android-powered touchscreen laptops, they're on the way. They said expect it to be around $200, which is very reasonable for a laptop, especially with the Android operating system. It's going to be pretty much Android 5.0. Google is definitely coming up with new innovations for technology. But then pretty much Samsung and other manufacturers will probably release their versions of the laptops with the Android operating system optimized on it as well. It says it's most likely coming by October, November, depending on how fast manufacturers can push the updates. There are no specific details on the features of the operating system. I can pretty much guess that it's pretty much going to be like the touchscreen experience you get on optimized laptops today and optimized Galaxy phones and tablets and notes, but pretty much with more mouse-friendly / touchscreen capabilities. So you know, if you're used to navigating through Windows and you're used to navigating through Android, once you get the Android experience on your laptop, you'll feel right at home. And my last tip, I want to give a health tip for this week, a fitness tip for this week. Pretty much one of the things I do to clean up for the work week, you know, you had a long weekend, whether you've eaten bad, you've eaten clean, you had good workouts. A good thing to start off the week on the Sundays, maybe a cup of laxative tea. There's no specific brand in mind, but one good thing is if you brew a pot of hot water, you know, put the tea bag in the teacup, you can drink it with some sugar, drink it with some lemon, some lime, drink a couple of cups of it and follow it down with some water. If you're gonna work out that night, that's even better. It's just a good way of jump starting and keeping your metabolism going, cleaning out your system on a Sunday and getting ready for the next week of working out, work, and whatever keeps you busy. All right, everyone, this is my first volume of Nerdy Things. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. I'm going to be doing more of these. I'm going to have more innovative, detailed subjects coming up. You can always suggest things as well. Thank you for watching my video. Peace.